Let's get right down to it. Debate number 2, the U.S. Senate seat. This is Attorney Maryanne Lewis, former state representative. You like this better?
Oh, 100%. Far more interesting. The popcorn was done within the first 15 minutes. You ran back to watch it after the bathroom break, and you didn't look to change the channel on this one.
Some interesting lines coming out of both of them. Perhaps one of the most memorable quote from Scott Brown. I'm not a student in your classroom, Professor. Please
no
let
question
me
about it. Anyone who has ever had a professor that they weren't 100% in love with has been wanting to say that line and harboring the desire to do so for a long time.
Right. So he said it, and she got some of her own digs in as well. I thought they both seemed more comfortable in that format.
Well, they definitely have the cobwebs off. I mean, but the important thing, I think, for Scott Brown tonight was he didn't have the sabotage antics of Harry Reid, you know, going on 2 hours before he was going on TV to perform in a very important debate. So I think that came through loud and clear. He was far more relaxed, better prepared.
So you thought he did a better job?
100% better than his first debate, no question about it.
You thought he did a better job than Elizabeth Warren? Come on, I think he did a better job with the first one.
Well, I think if you're undecided and you're going to the polls tonight, you're voting for Scott Brown. There's no question about it. He reinforced his likability factor, which is a huge piece to being a candidate. Look, being a candidate and being in the position in which you're running for are two separate skill sets, and she has yet to prove or overcome the likability aspect of being a candidate. And I think that Scott Brown got rid of the face making he made on the split screen in the first debate, and he was relaxed, and he was the bond coat truck driving Scott Brown that independents and Democrats voted for 2 years ago.
Should we move on from this Native American issue? Because it took up a lot of the debate.
Well, the interesting part about it was a national moderator that really went after her tonight on that debate, and again, right out of the box. So I think it's important for a couple of reasons. Again, in terms of being a candidate, what we look for in candidates is character, and character involves doing what is what you do when people aren't looking.
Right.
And I think at that point, she hasn't answered the question in a satisfactory manner, obviously, to a whole host of people, not just Scott Brown, but to voters who are still sitting in front of the TV, waiting for her or anticipating her response, to a national moderator. Now, you know, a national moderator is not going around the country and moderating every Senate debate. He came to Massachusetts, and he asked that question right out of the box. It involves character issues and trustworthiness, and absolutely is going to be continued to ask until people feel that she has comfortably, or believe, you know, in a credible fashion, answered the question, which I don't think she has.
Attorney Maryanne Lewis, former state representative, love the insight.